We're a swift train heading into darkness, and only he knows what's up ahead. And today we are chatting about Sovereign by Rhea Morris Edwards.
Yep. Okay. Synopsis. I'm going to try and shorten my synopsis. Young woman inherits her farm. There's a family, the Garrison family, who is one of the main families of this Montana town or whatever. Takes her in when she's 17 because her dad dies. That's how she inherits the farm. And then forces her to marry one of their sons, Clint. What is her name? Hold on, don't tell me. Her name is Keira.
Yeah.
I don't know how you say that. Kara?
Kira.
Okay. She's with this dude, Clint, from 18 to 21. What they do is they force her to sign the paperwork for her to sign over her whole farm and land to Clint and his family. He is very verbal and emotionally abusive to her, essentially turns her into a houseworker / slave. Like, she is to be seen, not heard. She's supposed to cook for everybody, clean for everybody, essentially free labor, and fuck her husband whenever he wants to. Well, the Garrisons are up against the Sovereign Mountain Ranch. So their land borders each other. They are enemies. Sovereign has a whole plan to get back at the Garrisons and to destroy them. And so one of the ways that he does that is he's going to make a deal with Clint about cattle. Shows up at their house. He sees Kira for the first time, instantly falls in love, knows that he has to have her. 7 months later, Clint dies. No, the next day, Clint dies. Then 7 months later, after Kira has fought his brothers and stuff, she now has her farm back. I am not really good at explaining things. Have we concluded this?
Not yet.
I am the worst when it comes to doing these. Oh, Lord. Anyways, after 7 months of fighting Clint's brothers, because he has 2 other brothers, the judge finally agrees with her that the land is hers. She gets it back, whatnot. But they are pissed off, and they are essentially sabotaging her. Well, Sovereign, his first name is Gerald, Gerald, whatever.
No L.
And he's like, come up here, have dinner, and we'll work something out. Essentially, I don't know how to say all this. She goes and has dinner. They make a plan to where he wants a submissive. I will protect you if you become my submissive. She agrees to it. They take out the Garrisons. They end up happily ever after. I mean
that's pretty much it.
Those are the high points.
Yeah. Yep.
There is a lot of her whining about, because her husband died on his lands. There's a lot of her whining, well, did you kill my husband? And he's like, why the fuck do you care? He was an abusive asshole. You hated him. You didn't love him. What does it matter? He's gone. You're free.
Yeah.
That irritated me. That irritated me so much. The whole book, that irritated me. I'm like, why do you care? You have said multiple times you didn't love him. You said multiple times that you hated him. You said multiple times that he was abusive and you just wanted to be free because you've never been free. So why are you picking a fight with him about this? He got you your land back. He got you to where you didn't have to be with him no more. Like, he did all of these things for you and you're still bitching about it. Can you tell how much I liked this?
Uh-huh.
That's how I feel about it. How do you feel about it, Jen?
Basically the exact same. Honestly, listen. hold on. Actually, let me get this pulled back up because seriously, the first, I think 3 or 4 highlights in this book were just me being mad. So, okay. Okay, this is just a horse thing. I catch Shadow's bridle and swing up. You don't do that. You don't do that. You know what the bridle is? It's attached to their face. If you're swinging up using their face, that's a problem. That's just a horse girl thing. I'm sorry. And then there was this other, I can't remember. Oh, he something happens. He finds her. He's like, "You're cold as ice. I'm taking you home." I'm like, "You're not going to call 911? You don't think she needs medical information?" Okay.
Oh, when they burn her house down?
Yeah. What was this?
Well, I think, okay, hold on. I think part of the reason why they didn't call the cops was because, like, even
They
the
live so
Garrison
far out.
brothers, no, the Garrison brothers are like, don't you think it's been 7 months that if the cops were going to do anything that they would? The cops were in the Garrison's pocket. That's why.
Yeah, maybe.
Anywho, continue.
There's this other thing. She's talking about his head, like his head, like his head, okay? He'd look better with it cut very short, talking about his hair. He's got one of those hard bullet heads I find so attractive, and I want to see the shape of it. What the F is a bullet head? And no. I don't, listen, okay, here we go. This was supposed to be a dark cowboy romance, right? I don't understand why the dark cowboy romances are so stupid. Just stupid. Just stupid. Like, this was so dumb. I felt dumb reading it. This was the okay. I have so much I hate about this book.
I couldn't tell. Please continue.
He's so hot and cold, it's ridiculous. Like, he wants one thing, then acts completely different, but then gets mad when she steps out of the dynamic. I'm sorry. That's not how a dynamic works. You either stick with it or you don't. You don't flip it on and off when you feel like. That's freaking confusing for the person you're in a dynamic with, okay?
Yeah.
That's first and foremost. Second, he wants her to give all this trust, all this respect, all this, whatever, because he essentially owns her, both literally and figuratively, but doesn't want to share a thing about himself. Also not how this works. Big F you, buddy. There's just so much wrong. There's like he like, granted, does he treat her better? Yes. Does he give her what she needs? Sure. But she never gets a choice. She never gets the opportunity to say, yeah, this is what I would have chosen if, life hadn't dealt me the cards that it dealt. It dealt her crap cards, and then she got stuck with the consequences of crap cards.
Yeah, but I think at one point, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. At one point, she did say, I would have picked you had you given me the chance to pick you.
Yeah, but she's also 21, and he's however old.
Don't even get me started on her age. We know I hate age in books. Don't tell us how old they are. It's fucking irrelevant. We just know that everybody is consenting adults.
I hated this. The only reason I finished it is because you started reading it. If you had not started reading it,
I wish you would have
going to be
told
easy
me
enough.
beforehand. Okay, you would have saved us a whole bunch of. I mean, it just took me a
No,
couple
because
hours,
you
but
had to suffer. You had to suffer with me because this it makes me want to write a dark cowboy romance because I am now 0 for 2. I love cowboy romance. Cowboy romance is one of my favorite subgenres. This has been bullshit, and I hate it.
I'm ready to start our writing sessions when you are.
I know. I need to.
You wanna co-write it together?
Just as long as we're not grabbing bridles to swing up on horses, then yeah,
Nope, I'll let you do all the horse stuff. Ooh, we can make it a paranormal. Let's just throw a
Oh my
third
God.
trope in there.
Let's not.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So that's how I feel. It was just bad. It was just all bad. I hated all of it.
Yeah.
I hate all the men. She's just a product of her circumstances and accepts whatever cards have been dealt to her, and that just
The only thing I don't
no.
understand, and it's not explained, is why the Garrison get her when she's 17. That made no sense to me.
Because when her dad died, she moved in with Clint, Clyde, whatever his name was.
Clint, but why?
Because I guess she couldn't live on her own at that. I don't know. But she moved in with his parents and then ended up marrying him.
The day she turned 18.
Yeah, the day she turned 18. I don't know. I think it's just she was manipulated into doing, and she was. And here's what pissed me off too. So she talks about how like her dad taught her how to shoot and how to take care of herself.
That's where I'm
And,
getting at.
you know, and all of this stuff. And like as soon as he dies, you're a completely helpless maiden who.
That's
What?
that's where I'm getting at, is it didn't make sense that if her dad did all these things is why he wouldn't have anything set up for her. Because didn't she say she became emancipated at 17? Which I don't know how you become emancipated after your parent dies. So then I still don't understand why you moved in with the Garrisons if you got emancipated and why you weren't just living on your own.
Yeah, I don't. I again, stupid ass book.
It doesn't line up. It doesn't make sense. Like you said, there's a lot of contradicting things in their dynamic and in their relationship. We don't need the stupid contract. That was stupid. I don't like the humiliation. I absolutely hate that. That is not my thing. I don't want to read about it. I don't know. It was just, it was. We read it so you didn't have to, and you don't need to read it.
That's what we need to do. We need to do an episode of we read it so you don't have to.
I like this. Oh.
All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Honestly, I'm just. No.
Okay. Are we going to continue with the series?
No. I mean, Weston's is next, but no.
Yeah. Same. I couldn't care less.
Yeah, I
Could
don't.
not care less.
Yeah, I think they were saying that it's a dark romance is because they live out in the middle of nowhere so they can get away with whatever they want because there's no law, I say in quotations, on their land, right? They are the law. I think that's about the only thing that makes it dark is because if you piss them off, they're just going to kill you and bury you and then nobody's going to know.
Well, and like you had, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't have anything else to add.
A dom sub relationship to me does not make it a dark romance.
Oh, no.
So besides that, there's nothing. I wouldn't call this dark.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
does violence happen? Yes, they're cowboys. You know, they have their
yeah, but I mean,
statins and their pistols but that it's
yeah,
not
but even
dark.
that, like, it wasn't. We have read much more violent books.
Mhm. Way more.
Yeah.
So, another book that could have been a DNF, but didn't happen.
You
I
know,
knocked it out pretty quick, though.
you knocked it out so fast. It took me forever to get through it because I was just ready for. I started skimming the last, like, I think 25%.
Yeah, I was ready for it to be over, too. I kept on waiting for something that never happened.
Yeah. Yep.
So, I got nothing else. That
All right.
summary was better.
So, yeah. Yeah. All right. So, Darkness.
2?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 2.
They shoot people. That's fine. Cops shoot people. Doesn't make it dark romance.
Oh my God.
Spicy.
It was pretty spicy. I would say it needs to be. Hold on. I got to look at our scale.
At least a 4. I'm glad that you still read our scale for confirmation. I just go off feels and vibes.
Dang, this is hard because I don't know. You could probably push for a 5. I'm gonna go with a 4. Mostly, honestly, I feel like if because I hope I gave Ritual a 5 in Spicy, and I feel like it's like a step below Ritual, but it was along like it had very similar spice types between the Ritual and Sovereign.
You did give the ritual 5.
Yeah, so then I would say this is a 4. And and I kinda have no, that's not true. I was gonna say I have the same complaint with this one as I did with the Ritual, where it's, like, very repetitive. And this did get a little repetitive, but it was also, like, I feel like each scene was a bit different, which is all I ask. That's all I ask for.
Okay. So spicy's 4. Content. There were
2,
words on pages.
1,
Oh.
like, it is I mean, this irritated me. It irritated me that, like, she messed typical horse things up. Like, if you're going to write a cowboy romance, you need to understand how tack and horses work. You can't. That irritated me. So, yeah, I would, yeah, a 2.
Okay. I'm good with the 2. Overall, a 1 for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna see if I could fight for a 2 just because I like horses, but I can't stand this book. So, 1 for me.
Okay.
Alright, well, there you go, y'all. Don't read it. Unless you
Or,
really want to.
yeah.
We're not gonna stop you. You know, like, if you need to go read it for your own, then by all means, but we're telling you it's not.
Nope. Not at all.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope. I'm good.
Alright, y'all. Let us know. Have you read Sovereign by Rhea Morris Edwards? I might have messed that up. Let us know what you thought. Did you enjoy it, or are you in the same boat as we and think it was stupid? Let us know on Instagram or TikTok at Bones the Story, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for joining us on the journey into the shadows of love, where dark romance stories come to light.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Bones of the Story as much as we did. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. Your feedback means the world to us.
And to stay updated on all things dark romance, follow us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
We'd also love to hear from you. Share your thoughts, ideas, or even your own dark romance stories with us. Drop us a line at bonesofthestory@gmail.com.
Remember, our next tantalizing episode is just around the corner, so keep your hearts open and your senses sharp.
Until then, embrace the darkness and let the stories continue to stir your deepest desires.
This is Misty
and Jenn,
signing off
from Bones of the Story.